All right. Hello, everybody. Okay. Your assignment for tomorrow is to do some research on culture, race, and ethnicity. Okay. Those are three separate things we've been talking about with diversity. Okay. This will be posted on Flipgrid. Okay. There's going to be plenty of resources for you. There's going to be an infographic, there's going to be videos. And I want you to be able to distinguish between um, culture, race, and ethnicity. Okay, so here are some questions for discussion when we come back tomorrow. Okay, how does culture define who a person is? What is your race? What is your culture? What is a common belief about race and how is it untrue? Okay, identify stereotypes you know about a particular group of people. List some of your values, beliefs, or customs. What are some of the things your culture or from your culture that you are proud of? And what are some of the things about your culture that you do not like? Okay. Here are some definitions for culture, race, and ethnicity. These will be posted on Flipgrid as a Google Doc, so you can look at these, you can research these, you can use these however you would like to use them. Okay. Uh, these concepts are complex and are often confused or thought to mean the same thing, but they do not. Many different definitions of these terms exist, and the following are examples. So you guys need to come in your own mind, in your own head, what is the difference, how to distinguish between culture, race, and ethnicity. Okay. So culture is not about superficial group differences or just a way to label a group of people. It is an abstract concept. It is diverse, dynamic, and ever changing. It is the shared system of learned and shared values, beliefs, and rules of conduct that make people behave in a certain way. It is the standard for perceiving, believing, evaluating, and acting. Not everybody knows everything about their own culture. You guys may not know a lot of stuff about your own culture. Race. The term race is not appropriate when applied to national, religious, geographic, linguistic, or ethnic groups. Race does not relate to mental characteristics such as intelligence, personality, or character. Race is a term applied to people purely because of the way they look. It is considered by many to be predominantly a social construct. It is difficult to say a person belongs to a specific race because there are so many variations of skin color. All human groups belong to the same species, Homo sapien. Ethnicity. Ethnicity is a sense of peoplehood. When people feel close because of sharing a similarity, it is when you share the same things. For example, physical characteristics such as skin color or bloodline, linguistic characteristics such as language or dialect, behavioral or cultural characteristics such as religions, customs, environmental characteristics such as living in the same area or sharing the same place of origin. And again, these will be posted on Flipgrid so you guys can reference this any way you would like, along with the other resources. There'll be another infographic, for example. Here's a race versus ethnicity. This will be posted so you guys can look at this as you will. And when we come back, after you guys do research, okay, you're going to research culture, race, and ethnicity. We're going to talk about this. And when we're done talking about this, and you guys have a grasp and you understand the importance between the three things, we are going to play a role play game. Okay. We are going to come up with scenarios. Okay. First, I have a scenario for you, but a couple questions to think about. Do you think people are afraid to talk to someone who is unique or different? Is it hard to respect someone who is different than me? Is it hard to communicate with somebody who is different than me? And why? When we come back after discussion, we're going to come back and you guys will be put into groups of 4. Okay. And this is the scenario. Students will be selected to role play a situation. The scenario is 4 good friends are planning to go to the park to hang out. 2 of them want to invite the new kid at school. The other two kids don't want to include this person because he is different in some way. And we're going to focus mainly on race, culture, and ethnicity right now. Okay, but as we progress and you guys are getting these concepts, we're gonna move into other diverse topics, or students could be a little nerdy, they could be handicapped, they could be poor, they could be part of the LGBTQ community. Okay, we're going to incorporate these other ideas. Okay, when we're done with this role play, when you guys have all had turns on both sides, we're gonna discuss this. We're gonna have a class discussion. Okay, we're gonna continue the role play game. Okay, but I want you guys to change what is different about the new kid. Is his race different? Is culture different? Is ethnicity different? Is he dressing different because of the culture? Or is the ethnicity? We're going to come up with that. I want you guys to come up with different different ways this new kid is different from everybody else. Okay, and when we get this concept down, I want you to come up with your own scenarios. I want you to be thinking about your own scenarios that we can incorporate into this game, into this role play game. Okay, so this is your assignment. You are going to do the research. You are going to figure out the difference between culture, race, and ethnicity. Okay. Your questions for discussion will be posted on Flipgrid. Okay, think about these questions. The other assignment is come up with scenarios. All right, like the new kid scenario I gave you. We want you to come up with scenarios. Maybe they're scenarios that happened to you in the past, or something you saw happen to somebody who was different than you. Okay, I want you guys to be thinking about these different things and take the resources I give you on the Flipgrid, the videos, the infographic, the docs, and I want you to take these and use them as you will, and just so you can distinguish between culture, race, and ethnicity. Okay, and I will see you all back in class tomorrow so we can discuss and have some fun. All right, see you tomorrow, guys.